How many of you call them Art and Rosemary? How many of you call them Mom and Dad? How many call them Grandma and Grandpa? Great Grandma, Great Grandpa? Mr. and Mrs. Bacon? I call them Pops and Toots. So when we get to the chorus, you have to shout out what you call them in place of Pops and Toots and see which name wins. This is the story about two crazy kids who met a long time ago. Please fill in the blanks and loudly chime in when it rhymes with a word that you know. Now Eric Bacon got the measles, so he didn't have to go all the way to Korea to fight. And if you ask him why they took such a little guy, he say, I may be small, but I'm mighty. Hey, they're not all going to be good. Now, Rosemary really liked to play the field, but was smitten by this classy fella. She gave up all her Johnny Tackle days and even her last name, Vanilla. Here's the chorus. Pops and Toots, shout! Pops and Toots, Pops and Toots, we're here because of you. One day in April, Rose got caught in the ringer while working on the laundry. You gotta rhyme with that. And it wasn't long till she was doing diapers for the brand new edition, Kathy Lee. Now Kathy went on to be a CPA and married a math teacher named Dane. Their daughter Kirsten, hey, stop! This is my Ohana. Mike, Doucette, and Avriana. That rhymes. If I mentioned all the grandkids and their spouses and the great-grandkids, this song would go on longer than their marriage. But this was my Ohana. Now I got to change to the next thing. This was not really a professional job, but considering the source. There we go. That just give you a chance to rehearse. Next came Gail. Didn't take too long. I guess it was their luck. She trained as a nurse and married a guy we affectionately call Chuck-a-Muck. Their daughter Brianna moved to Colorado after graduating from Beloit. Now, if you can find a word that rhymes with that, I'd really say that you are adroit. Okay, they're not all going to be gems. I said that. To top off the joy, they finally had a boy. Of course, they called him Art. And yes, I'm going to resist the temptation to rhyme his name with cart, like Instacart. Come on. Kristen's his daughter, Lorna his wife, and they really like to move around. And if anyone, try it again. And if you ask anyone where they are now, who knows where they can be found? I missed the chorus. Pops and Toots, Pops and Toots, Pops and Toots, we're here because of you. Okay, so we'll skip the next one. Now we get to Beth, who is so very sweet. She taught little kids for kicks. They all had fun trying to pronounce her last name after she married Felix, but Jimmer, it's kind of hard. They have 3 daughters, Trina, Britt, and Max, and the girls, not one fella. But that doesn't matter, because everyone knows girl time is always mucho bella. Skip the chorus this time. Then finally, at long last, came Denise to complete the family tree chart. She also went on to get her CPA and married a big guy named marked 10, kind of works. Their daughter Megan occasionally laughs, there's a joke there, and has always been a source of joy and fun. And tall Mike has, try it again. Tall Mike has the distinction of being the only grandson. Now, if all went according to plan, this silly song would be done. But no, to everyone's surprise, Rose's favorite offspring named John. CPA number 3 has traveled the world looking for a small country to govern. But he gave up and moved back to Chi-Town, and now he's the dictator of Windsor Manor. Okay, this is the last time, so sing really loud. Pops and Toots, Pops and Toots, Pops and Toots, we're here because of you. Whatever the last note is. And I should remind you that, that we're powered by bacon. Thank you for your patience.